MotoGP next 20 laps. Lights out in Malaysia. Good start from the second row by Valentino.
On the inside of Lorenzo, Marquez has got the whole shot. He's come through from 7th to lead, but he's well wide. Now Johan Zarco leads.
The third row of the grid. I think he's got back into second place, hasn't he? Past Danny Pedrosa.
Into turn number 4 for the first time. Lorenzo runs a tight inside line. He's got up the inside of Marquez. Lorenzo up in
at the front. Lorenzo, Marquez, Pedrosa, and here is Andrea Dovizioso right behind
Zarco through the first section. He's already 1.3 seconds clear. Dovizioso's found his way up on the inside of Danny Pedrosa in this first lap, picked up a few places. Zarco's lead though, nearly 1.5 seconds.
And they come towards turn 9, this uphill hairpin. Confirmation
wide again. He is.
We pick through the spray.
Around the outside of him.
Here he comes though, back up the inside on Andrea Dovizioso, which they now come down that back straight, down towards turn against third. Dovizioso, Pedrosa.
Rossi's had a knock off Iannone. Yeah, Rossi making no impression. He's still
behind him and try and push him along.
Him and get underneath him and try and break away from him. At the moment, Marquez, Zarco.
There you go, 36 points would be the gap, and with 25 points up for grabs in Valencia, it doesn't take a lot of working. And this come from, he's now running in 6th place on the KTM in the wet.
Well, he's been super aggressive in a big freight train build.
Even Rossi to catch those men at the front in these conditions and be involved in such a pack.
Rossi rather at Espargaro.
Rins back up the inside. Scott running up turn 9 where he does hold. Zarco leads. Lorenzo second. Marquez coming under real pressure now from Andrea Dovizioso, who rode in quite
Joseph. He's got nobody behind him trying to bring the fight to Marquez as well. He needs fights between himself and Marquez. For Marquez, it will still be immaterial. It won't be enough for him. As Dovizioso finds well the inside of turn 14. Brilliantly done then by. And he's wide. He's well wide. And Marquez will say thank you very much.
Oh, they touched.
They were so close.
It's a long way to go. And then suddenly finds himself back where he was previously. He's working really hard now to get turn 15.
Dovizioso's got time. That's the one thing on his side in this race. He has got the time. And up into 6th place. So Alex Renault back on track now.
Many thanks, Dylan.
Oh, there's a faller there. Somebody's down. That looks like one of the Real Vinci Ducatis. It may have
10th place. There he is.
It's a shame because Loris Bass, so we've seen in quick succession.
The man at the back here, number 93, would be crowned the 2017 MotoGP World Champion.
It might all, of course, all be immaterial.
There you go.
And finding a way through on them. That is not going to be an easy task because Zarco and Lorenzo at the front of this race so far have been absolutely.
Mate, Andrea Dovizioso needs his help.
Pero parece que no se va a
Zarco then 1.1 seconds. He is still clear of Lorenzo. I mean, it could happen. It could be a serious conundrum. We laugh about it now, but it could be.
This is the start. What a start. Look at 93. There he comes from the 3rd row of the grid. Keep an eye out for Marquez. But of course he does get in there a bit hot. Lorenzo's get back up the inside, as does Zarco.
Yeah, this was Johan Zarco, who got a brilliant start. Lorenzo got away. Well, Dovizioso fluffed this start. And look at Marquez as well. This allowed Zarco to sweep up the inside of both the Spaniards. There he goes. Second. And Marquez is really struggling. Dovizioso knows if he can get ahead of these two in front of him, the championship roll. Already suffering with that Michelin soft top. Yes, he is. Lorenzo then leads for the first time.
Jorge Lorenzo leads the Malaysian Grand Prix here in Sepang.
Jorge Lorenzo will lead the Malaysian Grand Prix. Zarco is really struggling. Dovizioso to a turn number 14. Andrea Dovizioso,
championship contender. Andrea Dovizioso in 2nd place. Zarco 3rd. All Marquez can do at the moment is look at this bull. He's got to get past his teammate Jorge Lorenzo to
find a way through on his teammate Jorge Lorenzo. Otherwise, it's game over here. Envisage this scenario occurring. They would not want it. There is Sam Lowe's. They're down at turn 1. Well, I mean, Ducati at the end of the day are damned if they do the chip rolling. But if they didn't, they're going to be so heavily criticised and say, well, why did you hold fast around? The replay out of the seat at turn 3. Here we go. Oh, yeah, there you go. And he had another
started higher up.
Well, I think since we returned from the summer break in Brno, Royal orders, as Rossi tries to find a way through on the inside of Scott, running no way through. And every time Jorge Lorenzo and Dovizioso in Valencia, if he indeed does need my help, well,
that third sector. What will the gap be when they go over the line?
Lorenzo is out wide. Dovizioso will come on the line. Will he lead the Malaysia Grand Prix? A potential showdown between Dovizioso, Marquez and Valencia.
Oh my God. Leading the way from Valencia. This is a race for 6th place.
We're getting blitzed by air.
Bradley Smith, Scott Redding, Hector Barber and Cal Crooks having a disappointing old ride. The final World Championship point. Good ride by Dovizioso and his 6th victory on the season.
Try and engage, is he? He's not close enough anyway, he's 1.1 seconds back.
There, didn't he, up at turn 14. I'm sure that was enough for him to think, just don't chuck away any points.
To Marc Marquez, that could be, in the final outcome in 2 weeks' time in Valencia, the key moment. 75 finishes for the Factory Ducati team. He'd missed the top 10, but here he is 1 week later.
On the Ducati. So far you've got to...
But it does look like we are going to Valencia for a straight showdown between Andrea Dovizioso, a missed 6th win of the season, arguably one of the most important of his Grand Prix career. The championship then will...
Andrea Dovizioso wins his 6th Grand Prix victory of the season. Championship alive here in Malaysia.
Jorge Lorenzo takes 2nd, comes out to a lonely 4th place. Pat on the tank, job done as far as he's gone.